I'm a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Now cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose.
Alabama, here comes the heat. Cornelius Bennett. Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Dante. Alexander first down and more.
Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns the corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
How would Paul Bryant like you here?
I like for people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't ever been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. Rawlings has succeeded.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
This does put a smile on my face.
Roll, dadgum, tide. That worked out all right.
Now, if I can figure out how to do it as good as you're doing that, that's pretty cool. I like it. Personally, I'm going to knock off that first minute one and
That's
just
fine.
the mechanical hoorah. I like it. I love it. I love it.
Wanted to see how it worked out.
It worked out great. I mean, and you didn't have to change back and forth. I love it.
No, just had to do my little button pushing. It's showtime, my man 2 times says. All right. Good evening, everybody. Roll Tide, rise up. Good evening to you, brother. Mr. Toy, how are you doing? 2-time, my Georgia brother right there, buddy. Corey Williams, how are you doing? Should I put the EMA up there tonight?
I'm not going to be cussing. You're going to be cussing. Now, I don't know. Judge Cajun just came in. She might be doing some cussing here in a minute.
Sorry. I don't blame her.
Yeah, see, Tennessee ain't doing that good right now.
All right, Miss Kimberly, how are you doing tonight, sweetheart? Mr. Stephen Hicks, good show last night, man. I enjoyed that. Let's see here. Who else has come in? Justin Sutherland. Yeah, where's she? Did I roll past her? Oh, there she is, Miss Latoya. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Yeah, Justin Sutherland, Miss Latoya, glad to see y'all. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I know Jeff's in here. He's got to be. Yep, there he is. Jeff, how you doing? And no, you don't have 44, Jeff. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Bishop's in the house.
Where's Bishop at? Did he just come in?
He's right there. He said, big salute.
All right. Well, hang on.
I think he's supposed to be up in here, though.
Yep, hang on.
Missing our brother.
Yep, we are missing our brother. So let's put it in there. There you go, Mr. Bishop. Just come right on in, buddy. We'll be waiting on you here in just a second. All right, good deal. Yeah, he said he would come on tonight. So, man, I'm so looking forward to that.
Me too.
Show up, man. Yeah. Well, while we're waiting on him, you got anything before I go into the scores?
No, I don't.
You want to wait? All right.
I'm gonna wait. I gotta wait on this one.
Yeah,
this is the Pickem show. I've got to wait on this one.
Oh no, you see what I put on there? BAMA Smoke and Pickem.
Yeah, I know you did.
That's right.
So, by the way, that means there won't be a show tomorrow night, y'all. So y'all know there won't be a BAMA Smoke tomorrow night. It's bowl season, not bowl season. The playoffs is officially in their second round. So that's why we're doing this tonight.
Let's see here. I'm going to try this. Hang on a second. We're going to go ahead and get Mr. Bishop on here. So we're going to do it this way.
Where was that
That'd be
at?
my-
That last night. Welcome, Mr. Bishop. Good to see
What's
you.
going
Love you,
on?
man.
What's
God,
shaking? What's baking? And this green bowl is shaking. It's time to eat. Let's go.
How you doing, Mr. Bishop?
Hey, man. Hey, all of this rhetoric that everybody's spewing, acting like Indiana is, well,
they
they're
got
about
it.
to find out. They're
Yeah.
about to find
Why
out.
should we even play the game? Just go ahead and give it to them. Let them move on. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how they're talking.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know how
Well-
that goes. Everybody want to talk a good game until they get punched in the mouth. It's all good.
That's
Ain't
always.
our first rodeo. And it seems like the standard's been set with the A.
Well, that's what it is. If you can't compete with the A, hey, it's the standard, babe. It is. That's how you measure your football team.
Hey, but the bottom line is, hey, I get it. They're just excited, but understand this. It's more than just rhetoric. You still got to still do the work on the field. So, and it's a tall task after I broke down film. It's going to be a tall task.
Who's that
Mr.
good looking
Bishop.
picture above you?
Yeah, it is. But I was just curious about the Crimson recliner there. I was curious about that color pick choice right there.
Oh no, man! You know. Yeah, I like that. I like how you picked up on it.
Yeah, you know I love you, brother.
Hey, man! I tell you what. This is a great show. I loved the fire last night. Oh, I loved it. I was just rooting y'all on. I was just like, yeah, that's how gumbo is served. You serve it spicy.
That's right.
Got
That's
that
right.
going on.
Yeah.
What was so great though, my wife, Judge Cajun over here, she made, I don't know if you've heard of it before, but Cowboy Caviar. She made some of that up last night. I got to put all that with them spices all up in that too. So yeah, it was a night in heaven, I tell you right now.
Ain't
Now
nothing
Bama's
wrong
got to
with
back
it.
it up. Now Bama's
There
got to
you
back
go.
it up.
There you go. Well, I'll tell you what, you got, gentlemen. Like I was talking with my brother, Piano Man, is like at this time when I broke down the film, I don't know, Indiana's in trouble. Their offensive tackles, they're suspect. And the one thing that we found out is that your DNs are only getting better, and they're understanding the game. They're coming in at the right point, and then you got competitive depth to go with that. You're getting some players that's been injured back. Man, it's a dangerous team.
It is.
Alabama is a dangerous team right now.
May I know it's your show out. Can I ask this real quick if you don't mind? Mr. Bishop.
Go ahead.
What did you see in your film study them against Penn State? That you see that maybe there's a offensive line problem that we can actually take advantage of.
I absolutely did. And then let's remember, at that time, Penn State was reeling. To have that type of showing with Penn State, and Penn State out physical them. Wait a minute. We went through a gauntlet, and physicality is the name of our game. 1 and 1 makes. Well.
He said it makes.
You know, it's the bottom line is the eye in the sky has been undefeated. You can't run from it. You can't try to fake it. It's
Right.
it is what it is. I can only show you what you put on the field.
That's it. All right.
I'm sorry. That's my time. That was my Bama Smoke moment there. I don't get Bishop come on Bama Smoke. So That was my Bama Smoke moment.
But
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
you know who's going to be the X factor, and it's crazy for me, a Sooner. I think Jam is about to go wild in this game. I believe, without a shadow of a doubt, when he does get the ball, between him and Hill, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised, because the one thing nobody's ever spoken about, the offensive line kept getting hit, but they kept getting better. They kept trusting the process. It's called a fire test for a reason, and it's called a gauntlet for a reason, because in the SEC, nobody hides. Everybody wants their pound of flesh, and they kept getting hit, and they kept getting back up, and they kept trusting the process to where now they're doing their best ball. And I think right now is an opportunity for you guys to be complimentary, as long as you don't lose the fact that you have a running game. And if you do that and keep it balanced, you need like 30 to 35 carries within that game, and then along with your passing. And then don't let me tell you that, hey, those teams are awfully lonely in their secondary. So Chavis, Cuevas, excuse me. Yeah, Cuevas. Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Well, we got Riley back too.
Yeah.
Kevin Riley.
Yeah, so just think about it. This is the key that we always trying to help people to understand. Competitive depth is when you can play a season and get your key components to get healed up and come back into the fold. And it's like you got triple the effect, because no matter who goes in the game, the level of play doesn't drop. That's when you win natties.
Mm-hmm. Now, I said something earlier that Drake Patrick and Lawson is back also. I can believe the Lawson. I don't know about Drake or Patrick yet because he was suspended. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Be nice if we could.
Yeah. It'll come to light when they come on the field. So that'll be answered by itself. But then their offense, I just feel like your defense. Just think about it. You didn't have all of your bullets, and y'all were still able to get home with us. What they gonna do?
Yeah, and I said it before. Oklahoma is not a bad team at all. They
no,
were right there for a reason.
Yeah, but
They
see,
beat
once
us for
again,
a reason.
yeah, once again, the eye in the sky don't lie, and it's undefeated. I can't say, oh no. The deal is, you matched our intensity. You were willing to fight in that phone booth, and you weren't willing to flinch. I don't know if they have played anyone like that or played even close to a gauntlet that we play over in this side of the woods.
Yep.
So guess what? I tell everybody, hey, it's funny. Everybody can talk rhetoric, but when they get in that phone booth, and I got a deal that I put out with Creed 2, where they do that tire drill where they got to take a punch and then give a punch. Boy, some people welch and flinch. Like, hey, okay, that was a little uncomfortable. Well, y'all are comfortable with the uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we've been through it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not like and it's not like it's not too big for you. The key is now you guys know to go to the next level. Let them run. Let them Bama backs roll.
Mm-hmm.
Let them be the tide that you've been called upon, and the standard's been set. It's time to roll.
Yeah, go ahead, Spencer. I know you had.
Real quick, Bishop. You have to admit it took Alabama being able to finally show up in all three phases. It took offense, defense, and special teams this time to beat Oklahoma. It took all three phases. We had to do that, or we wouldn't have won the game. Straight up. You know that.
Yeah, no, and see a lot of people was like, well, Bama, they can't run the ball. I'm like, well, y'all should have let us know something, because in the second half we was having trouble stopping it.
Yeah.
But see, this is the difference. In our league, you got to be on your A game for 60 minutes, not 30, not 15, but for 60 minutes. And you can't win this in our league without doing that. So understand, what shines right now is people that can play defense and that can play complementary offense, along with when they get their opportunity with the kicking game, they either change the field or they make their kicks.
Thank you.
I'm gonna bring something up,
Go ahead.
guys, and see what y'all think. Spencer, would you mind if I put out another invitation?
No, please do, bro. This your show. Go for it, bro.
Yeah, sure.
This is the Pickem show. We just venting right now. We just venting right now.
Hey,
we just getting everybody warmed up. We just getting them started.
We just getting started, so they got a little something. There you go. Y'all like
I mean, we got Mr. Bishop, but it's kind of like it would be icing on the cake or the cherry on top if we could get Mr. Piano Man to come on here. If he wants to.
Lord, yes.
Oh, wow.
Anytime.
Wow.
Piano Man is welcome.
Anytime, man.
Mr. Bishop and Piano Man, they preach the same thing that I believe dead in my heart.
Oh,
Complimentary football wins championships.
Wins
Best
championship.
thing about it all is I can sit right here and shut up.
No,
That's what I like. That's what I like.
Icebox is the coolest side of the pillow.
All right, there, Mr. Piano Man. If you want to come on, brother, I'll paste it up there again for you. If you want to come in here, just come right on. We'd love to have you. Okay. All right. You know what? I about got a half a mind to do. I'm gonna wait to see if Piano Man comes on here, but I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let you guys have at it, and we'll get to the picking part here just a little bit.
For sure.
So I can put that to the side. But you was talking about defense, and I got to thinking when you was talking about that. That's what was said way back in '92. Defense wins championships. Defense is what really shows up in these travel games like this. And I think Alabama has top-notch defense right now, and I don't think Indiana's nowhere near the defense that Alabama has. I think that's going to be a major difference in this game. And oh geez, okay, give me just 1 second, Piano Man. But anyways, I was talking to somebody else the other night, and I want y'all's guys' opinion, and I'm gonna get Piano Man on here, so I know he's listening.
Gotcha.
Man told me he's kind of lost the interest in "There's My Sweetheart."
There's the gumbo. There we go.
There's the gumbo.
Hey,
there you go.
The gumbo. Right.
That is the judge right there.
That is.
That is the judge. But anyways, he said something about he's kind of lost interest because of the way they have basically handcuffed the defenses nowadays, because everybody wants to see more and more offense. That's the way college football wants to go. But because he's so used to hard hits, and I know what he's talking about. We're old school football, We're used to the hard hitting Reuben Fosters and Mark Barons and on and on and on, from all kinds of SEC teams. Oh my goodness! I mean, even Mississippi State would throw some big boys on you if you wasn't careful. I mean, they'd hurt you. But anyways, that's what I was trying to get at. The defense of our side is different. I agree, it is different, but it is effective. It is effective. So let me say that. I'm gonna bring you on, Piano Man.
You sure?
Yeah. I got to give him the intro. Hang on, I got to give. I'm really not in love with it.
It's your show, baby. Look.
No, hey, we are privileged and honored. We are privileged and honored that Mr. Bishop and Piano Man come on the show with us. I mean, we're loving it. See, how did that work? Hey, man. Hey, piano man, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, Icebox? Bishop,
Yes, sir.
you over here cooking gumbo?
He is, ain't he?
Hey, they let me up.
Hey,
It's
I
hey,
gotta have the man. Gotta have the man. He's on fire tonight too. He's
Yeah.
on fire.
I hear.
Yeah. Well, I believe in the truth, and the truth of what sets you free. Now, the bottom line is the eye in the sky has never lost. You
That's right.
can't run, you can't hide. It tells the truth every time because what you put on the field is what it sees.
Yeah, yeah. Kobe Bryant said it best: the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. The film doesn't lie. Back in the day, Icebox, I'm pretty sure you remember too, Bishop. There was an old commercial that used to ask a question: is it live or is it Memorex?
Oh, yes.
At some point or another, the Memorex shows a live record. It shows something that actually happened live. So the numbers in the film don't lie. It is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm uh-oh. There you go.
I'm gonna give y'all gentlemen one more since y'all want to back up in this basketball term. Let me give you a little Michael Jordan comment.
Come on.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you gonna talk that to me? Watch what I do. Watch what I do now. Try to stop me now. Let's talk about that now. Go ahead.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, he's
Well, since
spitting fire.
Oh, he ain't even got started yet.
Well, wait a minute. Since you went there with Mike, let me say something else about Mike. Mike told the dude, "Hey, you did okay for 3/4."
Yep.
Facts. Facts.
Okay for 3/4. And that dude said, "I didn't understand what he meant until the fourth quarter came around." And
Mike
Mike
also told the coach, so you say I can't play ball? Watch this.
Facts.
That's what everybody's telling Alabama. We can't play ball against Indiana. Watch this.
Yeah, it's funny how they keep forgetting the standards that are do they obligatory just want to remove it from their mind because the standard has been established for so long. They're hoping that because a certain name that was connected to it was the real root of the gumbo, but it was always the university itself.
Yes.
You're right. Absolutely right. They think
Amen.
Saban is gone, that we're supposed to take a nosedive and try to stay there because of
Yeah.
the transfer portals and nils and all that we won't be able to rise up out of, which we never did. I don't think we have not hit bottom at all. I think the boys is building this program, and from what I've seen, I've got it as far as notes as to talk about in here. He is building a program for the future, right now.
Definitely. And I'm gonna send a shout out to Coach Gabor because when he had his fire test, when everybody was trying to put him to Michigan, he squashed it and he did what was necessary at that moment. Hey, I'm home. I don't need to go anywhere else. Where my feet are planted, that's where I'm at.
And another thing he said that his family loves it here. And that's more important than any of whether he likes it here or not. If his family loves it here,
absolutely.
Hey, that's a plus win right there. But I was reading somewhere that he's already got his offensive line locked in for next year. Already locked in. And he done it some kind of sneaky way that nobody could come in here, recruit, and grab him out from underneath. And I said, that's my guy. That's my guy. Yeah. He's been listening, or he already knows that we need an offensive line to carry on from here on out. And that's what I'm saying. He is building another elite team, whether anybody likes it or not, no matter what happens this year, next year, look out. It is going to be something else. All right, guys, I'm going to step out for a minute. And Spencer, he's a big man. He got big shoulders. He can carry both of y'all. I'll be back in just a second.
Good Lord. No, but I will have to say this right quick. I got to go to Piano Man first. Okay. Do you notice when Mr. Bishop is most relaxed. I mean, it ain't just the smell of the gumbo. It's when you want to lay down. You know, I'm a big old man, and I do enjoy laying down. But when I lay down and I'm laying on some crimson leather behind me,
yeah, man.
oh, look at that, man! Did you notice that? Did you notice that, piano man?
That's the man. I mean, Bishop ain't fooling me, man. He might be Oklahoma and all that other foolishness, but deep down inside, he's riding with the Crimson Tide.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I still love him no matter what. No matter what, I still love him. But I do have a question for both of y'all, because this is we're combining the Bama smoke because we got the games playing tomorrow. So we're buying it, and I appreciate both y'all honoring me to come up in here. Y'all, to me, y'all are right up there with KB in my mind.
Wow.
I just appreciate you. And my wife is wanting to Tennessee to win a ball game back here. Just saying. Tennessee just scored a touchdown. Anyway, but what I was going to ask y'all, because Bishop brought it up earlier. He's talking about we got to get the run game doing better. I agree with that. Alabama's always been there. But what do? We have a gentleman that's coming back off injury.
Okay.
We couldn't wait for him to come back. But we also have a Mr. Hill, who, in my opinion, I rate him right with a Trent Richardson and King Henry. I mean, he's got the same build. He has the same mentality. So, do we take a chance on a gentleman that's this is his last year? We know this. He's going on the NFL. This last year. He's already been hurt a few times. Do we trust him to get down there and grind and give everything he's got? Or do we leather up this young Mr. Hill? I'll go to you first, Piano Man. What do you think?
Oh, that's a tough question. Me personally.
Yes.
I'm going to take the diplomatic way out.
Come on, brother. Help a man out here, because my mind's going crazy on this one. Really, I'm going crazy on this one.
And it should, because mine is too. But the way I look at it is because what Indiana will bring to the table defensively, I think that if you run both of them, whichever way you want to run them, that's going to tire Indiana out. I think that because who you're not factoring into, Spencer, is Riley. I think Riley out of the two with Hill and with Jam, you're going to get power and more power coupled with a little speed. But when you bring Riley in on the other hand, you're going to get straight speed. I believe that those two can soften them up. You bring Riley, even though that's not part of the question, but you bring Riley in to kind of finish it off, if you will. But Hill and Jam, one running north and south, the other one running kind of east, west, north. I have northeast, however you want to put that. You're going to get the best of both worlds. And so I think it's like you got 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other one, and it's going to all equal 12. It's going to all equal 12. And I think that either one, you cannot go wrong.
Now, that's complimentary right there. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Bishop, same question.
Man, hey, that's my brother right there. No doubt. He know where I was going. Yeah, I think, to be honest, you need to use a platoon, and you need to just pound it and mix in the play action and doing sluggos and seam routes, and also doing tight end pops. And this is the game to where you keep them off balance and you set a standard and you don't let up. It doesn't matter who's in the game. The bottom line is 34 yards every play, and by the time you look up, you'll be in the end zone.
Okay, I was just curious. I just wanted y'all's opinion on that one.
Yeah,
my mind's going so many different ways on this. I'm going, all right, because the biggest thing we have that we've been calling so far with, and I love my offensive coach, don't get me wrong, love him to death.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when we run the play at the beginning of a games, it's straight up the middle, boom. Well, they got the box loaded. You got 9 people in the box. Going up the middle ain't going to work. We need at least 3 yards, at least 3 on the first play.
Right.
Because if you don't, they're even bringing the safeties up now. They're bringing everybody up on you then. Because I've been mixed up with this one because I know Jam's been hurt. He's coming back. I know he's going to go pro next year, and I think he'd be at least a good 3rd-round pick myself. Right. I don't know if that'll happen or not, but I hope so. But Jam's also got good hands out of the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can our tackles hold up to give Jam time to get behind them to catch the pass?
Mm-hmm.
And Hill's the same way. That's my question on this. That's where my mind's going. There's so many different ways we can play this game. Go ahead, Bishop. I know you think.
No, what I was gonna now when I broke down the film, you know what's the difference was in the second game against us is that whenever you needed to make adjustment in the running game in the second half, when you made it, you slammed our guards down and you ran off the tail of that versus running straight up the middle.
Yes.
And when you started to gain yards that way, and understand it's all, like I said, it's all about adjustments. In this game, there's so much tape. You don't play the full season. There's nothing new underneath the sun that you can give to them except making sure you have fundamental football. So when that trap door open, that means if they slant away, you got to know that normally it would hit on that A side, but it might hit a little wider on the B side or the C side. Correct. Because of way that's you're calling on the evolution of your running backs to know that it's the reason you do those drills to make sure you scoot your feet, and then he tells you to go a certain way so you can hit the trap door. This is the prime example because the way they play defense, they love the slants, they love the TNTs. So understanding this is about this is old school. This game has a real old school feel to where if you just put a hat on a hat and take them where they wanted to go in the first place and you run off of that, there's no question. That's how you play the game. And the bottom line is the one thing they need to answer for me is, do you have what it takes to be in a phone booth war? Because that's what that whole league is about, is you better be ready each and every week. So are you ready to be in this phone booth with Bama and toe the line? Because understand, shots will be fired. Do you flinch or can you take it and give it back?
Good point.
That's up on you, the answer when you get on the field. But all I know is I know that Bama has been there before. That's the X factor. This is an old hat. And not only that, they're hungry. They know that everybody's been doubting them. They went through a gauntlet. They went through the fire test. But now they have come out and they're just a few steps away. You don't think that old lather of knowing that, okay, we've been here before. We know that we haven't put it all together, but let this game be the one we put all 3 phases together and truly be complementary. And that's when you're able to slam the door and put your foot on their neck.
Yeah, we'll answer a question. Stacy wanted, do you seriously think we're going to be Indiana? Yeah, I do. I think we have the better team. We're hardcore, like you said, and we're talking about the team now, not us fans. Yeah, everything that I'm seeing right now, yeah, we can beat Indiana. Now, it depends on which team shows up, of course. But with our weapons back, and I was going to chime in on what you was talking about, or you guys was talking about the running backs. If you start off with either Daniel Hill running up the middle or a Jam, start softening it up, And then you start backing in there with Kevin Riley running east to west to start working them legs of that defensive line, start wearing them out, then come back again with Daniel Hill or anybody else as far as that matter. You start throwing Jam Miller in there with Quavos going out to the right, catching passes. You also got Jam Miller breaking out there on the left-hand side that's sure-handed. You've got a lot of weapons to choose from this time. Grubboard will have a field day on this game right here.
Yeah.
I'm with Icebox, and also and when you put it with both you and Bishop are saying, that O line, it's time for them to gel.
Mm-hmm.
They should be gelled by now. No more rotating in and out. It should be solidified now to the point that everybody knows they know their assignment. They know their blocking schemes. They know this, that, and the third. Also, by the same token, at the front line, they've got to be able to recognize the blitz if thrown to them, and they've got to be able to help Ty out right there, and even helping him recognize the blitz. Call it out for what it is. Because if you can relay it and communicate it to your quarterback sees it and does things within the proper amount of time. Defenses sort of will back out of the blitz and run something else, and you can catch them that way. It's a lot of different ways that it can be handled, I think. But like what Bishop said, it's the simple things. Those simple things like blocking. I was noticing that when you talked about it just now, and I'm done with it, is that when they ran off the tail, it was off the tail just enough to call it downhill offense or downhill blocking, downhill running. It was just enough to call it that. And when they did all of that, it shifted the whole Oklahoma defense to a point to where lanes opened up. That's how Hill broke that long one, because it shifted downhill. When it all shifted and the bulk of the defense was to his right, he could shoot it back in, because even though the play was going to the right, he cut it back to the left and he was gone. It works just that simple. But the blocking scheme was right. Everything was in sync right there. And Bama has to play that type of offense the whole game consistently. It can't be no letdowns. It has to be consistent, because Indiana is also that type of team that if you just let up, i.e. Penn State, if you just let up a half a second, Indiana is one of those teams that will make you pay for it. You've got to stay consistent with them on both sides of the ball. You'll beat Indiana.
Let me ask Bishop a question. You studied film to film. How do you think our defense will stand up against the Indiana offense with their Heisman Trophy winner quarterback back there?
Actually,
go ahead. No.
Be perfectly honest with you, everything I've studied myself is as long as Womack keeps making play-by-play adjustments, not halftime adjustments, play-by-play like he did against Oklahoma. As long as he does that, Indiana won't know what's coming straight up, because they're going to be prepared for X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
But against Oklahoma, I was so impressed with Womack. He was making play-by-play adjustments. He wasn't waiting till halftime. That's me personally. But my biggest thing is Alabama prepared and ready mentally to play a Nick Saban 2.0 coach on the other sideline? That's the question I've got.
Yeah. And and I'm gonna piggyback off of him because he nailed it. The simple fact is, both teams knew each other. It was the second time we were playing,
Right.
And so it's nothing new under the sun. So then it goes back to, or like I keep reiterating, is that it's the adjustment. When you see certain things, you got to trust it and believe it, and then make your decision off of that, and be willing to be uncomfortable and make that decision. Because see, the ones that can be okay with being uncomfortable in the phone booth, is so relaxed when they hit somebody. They hit them with all they got, and before you know it, the head will fall. It's just like boxing. It's just like boxing. So the bottom line is can they? Will they? I know this. Your defensive tackles, boy, it's gonna be a long night for Indiana. They better come up with the answer. That's all I got to say. You better come up with the answer. And y'all know, whenever I start talking about O-line, D-line, you know what we bring. When the SEC is in play, O-line and D-line is where we start with our bread and butter. And that's the root. And in this game, Indiana, put it like this. They did well against Ohio State, but that's just like, I can get up for one game. What can you do when you have a team that's been seasoned in that fire test? That they've been slow cooked with that roux and all ingredient to where that gumbo is just right. And yet they're still hungry for more and wanting to show that they are the blue ribbon and the diamond of this class, and they want this natty. What do you do when you show up in that phone booth and that's what's at your door? Do you answer the call or do you flinch? See you in Pasadena.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think, Piano Man? Did we got a chance with him? And yes, Stephen, we are doing Pickem tonight. Yes.
I've looked at Indiana a couple of times, Icebox. And the thing that I saw about Indiana is as long as they play, and Bishop, you can help me out right here.
Go ahead.
When you play Indiana and kind of slow the game down with them to a certain degree, especially from a defensive standpoint, you more or less you neutralize Mendoza. You really neutralize him. Because Mendoza does not run, Spencer. He's not a runner. He is your traditional pocket quarterback. Which means is that everything is about timing with him. It's all about timing. So if you have to disrupt them from the front, you have to. That means a blitz is going to have to come. Pressure is going to have to come. The lanes are going to have to be filled by the offense this time, not necessarily the defense. Because if he goes back to pass, the pressure has to be there. And once you establish the pressure on him, disrupt his timing, he's going to be flustered the majority of the game. But by that same token, though, Spencer, the balance of this all has to be there on both offense and defense. Now the offense is going to have to produce. They're going to have to sustain drives, keep Indiana's defense on the field, convert on second and third down, keep them on the field, long sustained drive, tire them out. Then what Bishop said, now it's going to cause Indiana to flinch because now you hadn't been in this except for when you were against Ohio State because y'all both play a similar type game. But I still believe that the physicality of it all is going to lie with Alabama. And if they get a hat on a hat and put a hat on Mendoza, that's going to cause him to flinch. And I think that's where the X factor, as far as the defense goes, getting to Mendoza. Not shutting down running backs, because you're going to have to do that anyway. But getting to that Heisman Trophy winner, making him rethink what he does. Because if it starts with that D-line, those linebackers and DBs will have a field day. They'll intercept them. They'll break up passes. They'll do everything, and it'll shut his confidence down. Now, will it be easy? No. I'm not saying that it'll be a piece of cake, but I'll say that if you can ever get in his head early, I guarantee you it's gonna be something different.
Once again, you just explained complimentary football. Because what Bama has to do is come out and be Tyson, get in that phone booth and be Tyson. Bring the haymakers, left, right, up the middle, up. I mean, it's what's got to be. But I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize that the Bama smoke has took over the Pickem show. Everybody out here wants us to get to the Pickem, so I got to turn it back over to my brother. But thank y'all so much. God, I've enjoyed it. We got to do this more. God, this is awesome.
Oh, the
I mean, I'm
show's not
sorry I
over.
got a little woody going on. This is freaking awesome. Thank y'all. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
We're gonna knock out the Pickem show, guys. Y'all don't go nowhere. All right. Let me get this knocked out, and it's gonna lead us right back to Alabama and Indiana anyway. So y'all just hang tight. All right. This is the scores as of today or yesterday and the day before. All right, here we go. And I got them in chronicle order. Who's what? All right, here we go. Jeff, pay attention. B. Jamming, you were sitting at 10. Piano Man, you're sitting at 17. And I realize you ain't been playing a whole lot, but you're still sitting at 17. Mr. Eddie, you were sitting at 19. Miss Sugarbell, you were sitting at 20. She also got 3 last week. She was one of the tops. Miss Latoya, you were sitting at 21. Rise Up, you were sitting at 24. I can only imagine what you would be if you played every week. Spencer, you're sitting at 24. You only got 1 last week. Here is something amazing I want you guys to pay attention to. Miss Michelle Cochran, you were sitting at 24. She has only played like 5 or 6 games, and she has tore it up. If she had played every game, I think we would be talking something really different tonight. She was on fire every time. Miss Susan, you were sitting at 26. Bobby, you were sitting at 29. He is another one. If he had played every week, I wonder where he would be sitting at right now. Miss Kimberly, you were sitting at 29. And young lady, I'm going to tell you what, for somebody that didn't know how to play the game right here at the beginning of it, and you're sitting at 29, I'm going to hate to see what you do next year. I mean, you come back and play, you're going to give everybody a run for their money. That's for sure. There's no doubt in my mind. All right. William, you were sitting at 30. And I'm going to be honest, we have got 7 more picks. So if this is basically the cutoff line. These are the ones that are really in contention. William, you're sitting at 30. Oh, Goat, you were sitting at 33. You also got 3 last week. George, you're sitting at 33. Justin, you were sitting at 33. You also got 3. All right. Icebox, which is me, I'm sitting at 35. Jeff, you also got 3 last week. You were sitting at 36. Good change up. Good change up. All right, here's your top 2. Mr. Steven, you are sitting at 38. Mr. Jones, you are sitting at 39. It's going to be a knockout drag out to finish this game. And I tend to believe it's going to come down to Mr. Jones, Steven, and Jeff. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but there is the scores. All right. So, guys, if you got any questions, give me a holler. Put it in text. Put it in comments. If you have any questions about your scores, I would be glad to answer it for you. So right now, we're going to move on. Where did Mr. Bishop go? Hopefully he'll come back. All right. Here is the quarterfinals. Okay, all games are on ESPN. Right now, in the Cotton Bowl tomorrow, the over and under is 40.5, in case you just want to know. Game is played Wednesday, December 31st, 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. Number 10, Miami versus number 2, Ohio State. Ohio State is picked to win by 9.5, which means they have to win by 10 points. On the spread, guys, on the spread. Y'all know what we're doing right now. I shouldn't have to explain it. Y'all already know. I'm going to go with Mr. Piano Man first. Thank you for being with us too, by the way. What's your call on this and by the spread?
You know, have you ever been in a situation where everybody in the room, you didn't like nobody?
Kind of have, yeah.
This is one of those where I don't like nobody. I don't like Miami, and I definitely don't like Ohio State. I just don't. But darn it, the over and the under is
40.5. Yes.
So it'd be 41. And the line is 10, right?
The line is 10. So it's 9.5. So you might as well
Nine
say
and a
10.
half, so we got to win by 10.
Mhm.
Yes. On this show, yes.
Okay. I believe I'm going to take. Boy, this is going against my better judgment. But I'm going to take Miami. I'm going
All
to take
right.
Miami. With the 10. I don't think Ohio State will beat them like that. I believe Ohio State will win, but I think Miami's going to cover. They're gonna stop all that.
You think Miami will at least be within 10?
Yes.
Win or lose?
Yes.
Okay.
All
right.
Yes.
All right, Spencer, what do you think?
Ooh, this game, I'm going Miami straight up for the win. I'm taking
Ooh.
Miami. The reason I'm taking Miami straight up for the win is this Miami team, they're nasty. I mean, they do illegal shots that I do not appreciate, I do not respect, but if they don't call it, it's not illegal. But they've got a passion. They're playing with a fire that I have not seen Miami ever play with since Jimmy Johnson was the head coach. They are coming in. They're nasty. This coach has figured out a way to take all these, let me say, convicts and bring them together, play one game. I don't know if anybody ever watched The Longest Yard before, but this is the kind of game I'm seeing between Miami and Ohio State is the convicts playing
the Catholics.
Playing the damn officers. They're coming together. The guards playing the guard. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going Miami all the way.
All right. This ain't a movie. I'm gonna tell you that.
No,
right
it ain't
now.
a movie.
But
they've proven what they can do.
Yep, Miami has come back strong, but we also got to remember Carson Beck's quarterback. He wasn't that good at Georgia either. He will choke. Now they lost to what was it, Louisville and somebody else this year. And I'm not going to sit there and say that's degraded them because look at us. We've lost some games and look how strong we are right now. They've come together toward the end of the year, and that happens. I'd rather be good at the end of the year than in the beginning. But I think that Ohio State is still going to be too strong for this Miami team. I'm like y'all. I don't like neither one of them. Be honest with you, I would actually prefer to see Miami win, just to be honest, just so I can keep the Bama haters going on Piano Man's show. Be honest with you. But no, I think it would be more interesting of a college playoff with Miami moving on to the next round. I just really don't care nothing about Ohio State, but I don't believe that Miami's going to have enough to go toe-to-toe with Ohio State, so I'm going to pick Ohio State and give up the points. I'll do that. So I'm going to take that.
Hey, Bishop, if you're listening, at least text in your picks because I'm curious about that one. I'm curious.
I don't know where he went.
Where he would go with this.
Yeah, I want him back. I'd like to know his opinions on these if he can come back. Uh-oh. Tennessee about to lose by a field goal. All right, so we'll move on to the Orange Bowl. The over and under on this one is 51.5. This game is being played Thursday, January 1st at 12 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock Central. You're going to have number 5 Oregon versus number 4 Texas Tech. Oregon is picked to win by 2.5, which means they have to win by 3. Go ahead, Mr. Spencer. What do you think?
Well, this is definitely a pick'em. It definitely is a pick'em. Either way you look at it, it's a pick'em. But I do have low respect for Oregon. Don't get me wrong. I do. But Texas Tech, they have bought a hell of a team. They have got a great team. They spent a lot of money on, and they are playing like they got a point to prove. So I'm taking Texas Tech in this one.
All right, Piano Man.
What Spencer said. What Spencer said. I'm taking Texas Tech.
You gonna take Texas Tech?
They spent too much. They are the Ohio State of the Big 12.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna tell you something else, Icebox. And here's the Here's the kicker with this. Texas Tech is not through spending money because they are quietly building a brand. So what Spencer said, everything he said, amen. I'm taking Texas Tech. All the way.
I'm gonna go do something just a little bit different. Oregon, they got pretty uniforms. I'll give them that. Texas Tech, I just don't see them outlasting Oregon on this one. And I'm gonna have to go with Stacy Go Dogs. Dan Lanning is cuter. She's going with Oregon. What other better reason to go with somebody? I just don't know if Texas Tech, they got a lot to prove to me, and this is their first year of being back strong. Yeah, they bought a team, but do they know how to handle championships? And we all got to admit, from here on is basically championship football. And I think Oregon's been there. I just think that Oregon can do it, will do it. I'm giving the points. I am taking Oregon.
It's about Bishop. Bishop text and said he had a family situation to come up, so he said he apologized, but that's what happened.
That's it. We love him no matter what.
Yep,
it's an honor just to have him here, and you, just so you know.
Yep.
Well, down with Tennessee.
Down with Tennessee. Bless her heart. She might be screaming and hollering for a different reason now, Spencer. You might want to cover that head. All right, we'll move on to the Sugar Bowl. All right, so
they told me. They told me to hide. Anyway, go ahead, Sugar Bowl. Let's go to Sugar Bowl.
Hide the cut.
I start bleeding. Y'all know why.
I'm sort of glad they lost.
I need him to live at least one more day.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, we go with the Sugar Bowl. All right, Sugar Bowl over and under is 55.5. This game is being played Thursday, January 1st at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. Is going to have number 6 Ole Miss versus number 3 Georgia. Georgia's picked to win by 6.5, which means they have to win by 7. How about it, Mr. Piano Man?
I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I'm gonna use an analogy. When Bama played Georgia the second time, everybody hollered, "You can't beat the same team twice in a year," and so Bama lost. Well, I'm gonna take that same analogy and go with this one here. It's hard to beat a team twice in a year. Georgia's main thing against them this go rip will be injuries. They have 5 starters out. 4 of them, I think 3 of them on defense and 2 on offense, or 4 on defense and 1 on offense, but they're starters and they're having to rotate in and out. I'm going with the upset. I'm going to take Ole Miss.
All right. This is getting interesting right here. Spencer.
Well, there's no MA up here, so I'm going to make this as apply as I can. Y'all know I am not a big fan. I am a no fan of the Golding D. He was a defensive coordinator at Alabama, and he couldn't call a play if he had to. He is now the head coach of Ole Miss. They are in the playoffs. Now, granted, they have a bunch of players who have bought in, got paid well to come in here and win a championship. And they are driven no matter what the head coach says. They're going to do what they want to do. That's my problem in this game. Kirby Smart's team is going to do what he tells them to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going Georgia on this. I'm taking Georgia all the way on this one. Because I don't think the Golden D, and y'all know what I mean. If y'all watch any of my shows, when I said the Golden D, what I'm talking about, can control these type of paid athletes. I don't think he can. I really don't. And I think he is going to blow it and blow it in a big way. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it.
All right. This is a tough pick. It really is. I admire and I respect Ole Miss. I mean, you lost your coach. You're playing hard football. It's like you've not missed a step. You got something to prove, whatever the case may be. but you have earned my respect. I will put it to you like that. Now, do you have enough to beat a team like Georgia right now? I don't care how many players Georgia has out right now. They have got depth, and they are. And I'm just going to say it flat out. If Bama can't get to the national championship, I'd love to see Georgia there. And it's actually vice versa. I would love to see Mississippi there.
Where's my garbage can? Excuse me. Go ahead. Go ahead. God
I said, if Alabama can't get there. Here's what I would like to see. I would like to see Alabama beat Indiana.
Gotta be SEC or bust.
I want to see Alabama and Georgia play for the third time this year and see who can pull it out. I think that I'll be honest with you, I think Alabama can do it all the way with Georgia. But in this particular game, my common sense tells me that Georgia's going to take it 6.5 points or 7 points. That's the tough part. That is the tough part.
It is. That's the tough part. I agree with you.
That was so tough. But I know Georgia's going to win the game. I just don't think Pitt Golden is just not going to be the answer. That's not a diss toward the team. I really, like I said, I respect Ole Miss. If Lane Kiffin was there, I might would do something different. But I
definitely would.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Georgia. I got to roll the dice. This is all about the Pickem show, so I'm gonna go with Georgia. All right. Now, the Rose Bowl, the game that everybody wants to hear about, know about. All right, the over and under on it is 47.5. This game is also played on Thursday, January 1st at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central Time. You're going to have number 9 Alabama versus number 1 Indiana. Indiana's picked to win by 7 points. 7 straight up. Spencer.
Oh, this is easy for me. It's Bama all the way, bro. Bama all the way. Not only because of the points, I say Bama's going to win it straight up. I think they're going to come in. They have fed a bear that's been hibernation. It's coming. It's to me, this is going to be the beatdown of the college football playoffs this year. I think because everybody everybody's picking against. We don't have a chance. And we have better talent. We have a better team than they do. We have a better program than they do. I'm sorry. I think it's going to show up. You disrespected the bull one too many damn times.
Yes, I have.
This bull elephant is about to stomp all over your ass. It's on. I'm sorry. Bama's coming. That's all I'm saying. Bama's coming.
All right, go ahead, Piano Man. And I'm gonna do this, and I really hate that we lost
Bishop. Me too. I want to hear his input on all this. Well, I know the Alabama pick. He was definitely going to Alabama. There's no doubt in my mind on that one.
Oh yeah.
If it wasn't nothing but the points, he was definitely going to Alabama.
All right, the TVMA is up there now, Piano Man.
Sorry, I apologize. Sorry, my bad.
Now look here. I want you to look. Michelle Concord just put in her picks. And I don't know if she was here early for the scores, but I'm telling y'all, if Michelle Concord and Kimberly plays every week next year, y'all better look out. I'm telling you, Michelle Concord has been on fire. Like I said, she's played maybe 5 or 6 games, and she's up there in the scores. And she has just nothing but impressed me. If she had played every game, us men would be sitting back there. We ain't catching her. All right, but anyway, I'm sorry about that, Piano Man. Go ahead.
That's okay. I'm just gonna say this. That's all I got to say.
You know, I've already wrote down what y'all were gonna pick, anyways. I already have.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You knew I was gonna pick.
I knew exactly. I knew exactly what y'all was gonna pick.
Icebox, all talk is over. It's time.
Thank you.
It's over.
Thank you.
All talk is over. That's all I got to say. Roll Tide.
All right. Yep. That's all I'm going to say. We've already talked about it. Y'all know how I feel about it. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think Alabama can and will win this game straight up. And it is. So giving 10 points or 7 points to me, that's just icing on the cake. Yeah, I can't see. I don't say that it ain't going to be a tough game. I'm going to look at it realistically. It can be a tough game if Alabama is not on their top game. But if they show up like they did against Oklahoma, Indiana ain't got a chance. It ain't got a chance. They might as well just turn that point spread right around and make it a little bit more. That's just the way I feel about it. So, yeah, I'm picking Alabama. And that, guys, is your picks for this week. If you have not put in all 4 of your picks, please do so now.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Be right back.
Please do so now because that helps me in the scoring department, keeping it straight so much better. If you guys would do that for me. So if you don't mind, whether you're playing for the points or whatever, please put them in for me right now if you don't mind. So while y'all are doing that, I'm going to just kind of give you guys an update because I was wondering about this myself. Come June 8th or January 8th, I apologize. It is the Fiesta Bowl at 7:30 Eastern. And you will have whoever the winners of these 4 games, of course. And you will have the Peach Bowl on the 9th at 7:30. So both these games we played 7:30 on Eastern time, January 8th and 9th. And that is going to lead you up to January 19th, where we will play the national championship, Miami, Florida, 7:30 Eastern. And while we're at that, Happy New Year to everybody. We want to thank y'all. I'm sure Piano Man wants to thank y'all for coming to his show, his channel. We do also. We appreciate all the loyals and the new subs that we have gotten this year. We want to thank y'all. And if you're going to drink, you drink responsible, stay at home, or have a designated driver, Uber, whatever. We want to see you guys again next year. Okay. We love y'all, and that's just the way it is. We want y'all to be careful, enjoy these games, and enjoy your picks. And I wish everybody luck on that one.
Well, there you go. Now what?
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna get Piano Man straight start up again. I'm sorry. Hey, that's the Pickem show. They were wanting
that is. I'm glad he did good.
High Spot and Panel. What is your favorite or most memorable offensive, defensive moment of the season so far? And there are many. So go ahead. Can anybody think of one? Or you want me to go?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, mine was against Oklahoma, the behind the back catch that we did. It's like reminded me of Pothrow. Am I saying that correctly?
Yep.
I know he got injured, but that was one. Them 2 catches was outstanding to me. That was me personally.
Mine is in the same game, but mine is Lottie Brooks scoring his first touchdown.
Ooh, yes. The way he spun. Ooh, he spun. Yeah, he was going to be not denied.
He was not going to be denied. He was playing 9 times. And so that's out of everything that has happened.
Give you that one.
That one. That's my favorite one. Lottie Brooks, his first touchdown.
Interesting. I'm gonna say this much on defense. I think the play that Bray Hubbard has been playing fantastic all year, and I think when he knocked the fumble out, and I can't remember who picked it up. Was it Latham or Lawson? When he picked it up for the fumble, I thought that was probably my defensive play of the year because it helped turn the game around. And offensive, that's tough. I mean, I got to give the pro throw catch as up there, and I can't say it's.
But you said this year. You said this year though. That was then. This is now.
No. I'm calling it a pro throw style catch. Is what.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I oohed and awed over pro throws when he done his because he rode the defensive player all the way to the ground to keep that ball. Of course,
I think he hunched him twice too. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Man, it's just so many, especially on the defensive side, like Xavier Brown interception. He's done it twice this year. I mean, but I would have to say the fumble really helped turn that around. Bray Hubbard is such a hard hitter. But anyway,
Yeah.
glad to have it. Glad to have it. Offense. Man, I'm just thinking all kinds of them. We've had some. I mean, Brooks has done great.
Can I give you one to think about when your mind can't make your mind up there?
Well, there's just so many.
An offensive tackle catching the ball and he didn't get a touchdown, but he got the first down. He got that ball and he drove through. An offensive tackle getting receiving yards. I'm just saying, I'm an old offensive tackle.
That is one of the most talked offensive plays that was been done pretty much all year, and I guess we have forgotten about it, and we all know who we're talking about. Mr. Proctor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, out there on the catch. They tried it more than once and twice, and that was a fantastic play. Loved the play. Yeah, but I'm still going.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? How come we have not been seeing more of it?
They had fun with it. They had fun with it, and now we're in championship playoff. So
that's what we needed.
They might throw it in there just as a distraction this game. Watch out and see.
I'm gonna tell you, my defensive play though, Icebox, in the same game that you're talking about with Proctor, is at the end of the game when LT Overton, Deontay Lawson, they stopped Georgia on the for that last play when they ran the ball and they tripped him up in the backfield on that last play to seal the game. That's my favorite defensive play for Alabama all year.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. So you can tell we're Alabama fans. We see so many good plays in every game and have had special moments in just about every game. The ones with Georgia, the ones with Oklahoma, everybody. But I'm gonna have to say, which one do I like best? I'm just gonna say like this. I like Proctor's play. I really do. That was fun, and I enjoyed it. And it's kind of hard to beat the behind the head catch and everything, but I'm going to go with Proctor. That has to be one of my favorite plays this year, offensive wise. Hope we answered your question, Kimberly.
So many of them, like you said, it's too many to name.
Been a great year.
It's been a great year. It really has.
Yes, it has. Proud to be an Alabama fan.
Me too. And just think, I think there are going to be some great plays in this Indiana game. I really do.
On our side.
Yeah, on our side for Alabama.
Well, no, they're going to get theirs too. Let's give them credit. They're going to get theirs too.
They're going to try to get them. I do. But now, Icebox, since the Pickem is over, I'm going to say this. I don't think that over and the under, what is it, 40? Is it 40?
In the Indiana game, it's 47.5.
47. I think that's going under. It's supposed to be wet. It's going to be raining. From what I'm hearing, anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rain. That field is going to be jacked up. Unless no defense is being played, I think the unders is what's going to have to go in that game. I think it's going to be a close defensive game.
Now, do you think the weather being, like you said, it would be more of an Alabama style game that would prevail over that more so than Indiana's? Now I understand Indiana's got a decent running game.
Now that's what they were saying, that it's going to favor Indiana, but I believe that it's going to end up favoring Bama because at some point or another, like what I said earlier, that line is going to have to gel. It's got to be gelling. That's switching and swapping. That has to stop. Now, that's my pet peeve, is that you can't switch O-linemen like that. Icebox, you heard me say this a few weeks ago. You can't come in week 14 with a week 1 problem. This should have been settled 13 weeks ago.
Thank you.
Who's going to be your line, and go with that. That's how they're going to have to beat Indiana. Offensively, they're going to have to go with one set O-line and call it a day and just and run. Basic football is what's going to beat Indiana, because that's what Penn State was doing until they let up off the gas.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm just saying it is going to be a good game. I really feel like. But if we come out in that first quarter like we have done before, Indiana won't have a chance. If we
Right.
kick it in around the second, well, Indiana might. Do I really think that Indiana can take us out? The only way Indiana's going to take us out is if we just don't show up to play. Just to be honest, we start making them stupid mistakes, fumbles, interceptions, stuff like that. We're done. I mean, just you can't do that against a team like Indiana. I'm not trying to downgrade Indiana. I really ain't. But
Right.
I'm like y'all. I don't think they're seasoned. I don't think they've played enough tough teams. I mean, you got to admit, playing Oklahoma down 17 and coming back and win the game, that shows toughness, shows heart, and that's what I believe Alabama is riding on right now. Not only that, their emotions of what everybody is saying. I believe it's got Alabama where they need to be, and that's why I think, yeah, they will win outright plus some. Go ahead, Spencer.
Well, me on this one, this is one of my worries. I do have all this crazy stuff going in this Chrome Dome going up here, is that when you play in bad weather, and I have played in snow, I played in rain, I enjoyed getting all muddy. It get all down in it. It was awesome. I loved it as a offensive and defensive lineman. But in college today, if that weather hits like they're saying it's going to hit, my mind is thinking field position.
Mm-hmm.
Who can keep the person on their end of the field? That means if you go 3 and out, is your punter going to put it over there to keep them back? So when they go 3 and out, you're 10 yards closer. And then by the end of the game, you've won the game. That's my worry on this one. Can Bama do that? Will Coach DeBoyer do that? Or is he going to go, no, it's 4th and 4. We're going to go for it. We're going to run the ball. We're going to run the ball. Field position to me in a weather, this type of weather, this is supposed to be bad, y'all. This type of weather is going to be field position.
Mm-hmm.
Will Coach DeBoyer make the call to play field position ball? That's me. That's me personally.
That is very interesting. Very interesting.
That's an interesting perspective. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know what though, Spencer, and
yes,
to answer that, if it's that bad,
yes.
if it's that bad, now and I will bring something up that nobody has brought up, not to my knowledge. They also have to remember, even though it's been a few years, Coach DeBoer used to coach this Indiana team.
True.
And so he knows the ins and the outs of Indiana. That might not give them no edge or anything, but he knows how they play. He knows, he knows what they're all about. So with that being said, will Indiana will they have the depth to play that type of ball game with Bama? Because I think, me personally, even though Indiana, they're talking about Indiana's running game, this, that, and the third, I still believe that Alabama has the more experienced team when you put it all together in any situation. And I think that's what's going to help with that field position. Because if the running game, you bring all those running backs in and every one of them contributes, and then the O-line is being the O-line that I think they can be, then I believe this game is going to favor Bama. Even in inclement weather like that, Indiana won't stand a chance.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right. I haven't put up a thing tonight, but this one is just too important. I'm going to ask my family for prayers for my wife going to have a lung biopsy next week. Y'all keep Todd Colburn's wife in your prayers. It's very, very important. And, football.
It's more important than any damn football game. I'll tell you that
You
right
got
now.
that right.
Dadgum right. Todd has been a faithful and loyal follower of BAMA Sports for years. And so you don't even have to be there. You could just join us today, and we will still stop the show for this. So
Hey,
yeah,
Todd, if you need any help, brother, I mean, seriously, you got my number, you got my email, call me. I will do everything in my willpower for you, brother. Sorry, man.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Nope. So I wanted to bring that up before we got too far away.
Thank you.
All right, let me do this. Todd, we would also like for you to keep us updated, okay, bud?
Please. And I will make that announcement in the morning on my show to have everybody praying for them, praying for her, and praying for the family.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, well, guys, we're going to total it out right here and end it that way. But I want you guys to, if you don't mind, right there at BAMA Sports, if you got any questions or like to be on the show or anything like that, there you go. There's our email. Let us know, and Spencer will get you taken care of. We also want you guys to keep on remembering, because we love doing this every year, take them out to the ball game fun, where we would like to send us somebody in the chat to a ball game, and especially if you ain't never been, can't go for whatever reason. Spencer handles all that. It's a great deal. I think it's really a great deal. I really do.
Actually, let me talk a little bit on. Actually, it's been a great thing. It's been really awesome. It's actually kept BAMA Sports from having to pay taxes. It really has. And we've been paying out everything we bring in. And this, I mean, every year we do motel room stay, one motel overnight for the game. We get your game tickets. You go there. You got your overnight stay. You got your tickets. We pay for that through y'all's donations to people in the chat. And we do that. And it has worked out. We've had people who's never been to a game ever. And we got to bring in to this and pay for it, which is awesome. Because we don't make money here. We don't want you money. Only thing we want to give back to y'all. And we found out, we have our little gentleman up here, Mr. George, up in Canada. He's never been to a Alabama softball game, baseball game, hockey game. So I'm thinking, trying to work out something next year we can hook him up. Now he's got to pay for his own damn plane ticket to get here. I ain't gonna lie about that. He gonna go Canada here. But as far as getting into a stadium, room and board, have tickets to go see Bear Bryant, museum and all that, I would love to see him up with that. But that's why we do this. We don't make money here, y'all. I tell you that right now. As y'all know, we buy tumblers, we give everything away. Just being straight. But thank you for bringing that up.
Yep. And don't forget Mr. Piano Man on the long run with Piano Man. I try to catch him every day that he comes on, or every time he comes on. Of course, I don't have it up here, but I did at one time. Mr. B Sharp, Sharp Shooter.
Sharpshooter sports talk.
Yep. I had it at one time. I don't know what happened to it, but here's somebody else I really, really want you guys to check out on the Block Sports with Coach Carl. We're going to have him on the show sooner or later. All right.
He's getting big. I don't know if he wants to come on us small people or not, but
no. Coach Carl is not that way. He is a humble guy.
Y'all know
I watched his little special that he done, and I just absolutely loved it. He is my kind of guy. I love Coach Carl, and we will get him on here. So anyway, guys, if you have not went and checked him out, you're missing something. You're missing a special man right there. All right. Don't forget Bobby Sprinkle. I don't know where he is tonight, but there may be something going on. So y'all don't ever forget Mr. Bobby. He comes on 2:00 on Tuesdays and Thursdays? Am I right, Piano Man?
Is it Tuesday? I thought it was Monday. Well, yeah, he changed it to I think it is Tuesdays and Thursdays. He did tell me he was going to change it, but I just don't remember how he switched it up. But I think it's Tuesdays and Thursdays.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
All right. And I am going to do this. Let's Talk Football Sunday mornings. Y'all also know, presented by BAMA Sports. We call it the morning after show. But y'all come check us out, and we will be on this week. I believe we need to come on again. Is it Saturday for the Pickem show?
If
Should we
that's
do
what
it
you
then?
want, you tell me.
I will check the dates. Let's see, because January 1st is going to be Thursday. The 8th, which will be a week later. So I don't know. We might try to do another one of these. We might try to do another one of
All
these.
right,
Come on
we can
Tuesday
do
night,
that.
something like that. Okay. All right. But
I
anyway, there
love
you go.
this.
Sunday morning. I do too. But y'all be sure to come check us out. Either way you can. Bam Dam CTS Sports. We love you guys. Before we get out of here, I want to give Mr. Piano Man any last words and thank him very, very much, Piano Man. We love you, and you know we do.
Man, we
And
love you
Bishop.
back.
And Bishop.
And
You're
Bishop.
watching, Bishop. We love you too, brother.
That's the gumbo chef himself.
Yes, sir, yes.
But I want to thank you all, both you, Icebox and Spencer, and for everybody. Thank y'all for helping make Long Run what it is. We're all one big family.
Yes,
and
we are.
And nobody's jealous of anybody. And I
Hell.
say it all the time, man. This kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook in, and everybody can get something to eat. That's how I see it. And so no two people do it alike. And so no sense of being jealous, no sense of being hateful. Just join in, get in, let's have some fun, and let's talk some
Family.
BAMA sports. So because we're family. And you will discover this, and I'll end it with this: that we have more in common than we don't.
That's
We
right.
have
Thank
more
you.
in common.
You're right.
We have hold up, Spencer.
Go ahead, sir.
I can't let you drink by yourself.
Oh, no, that's okay. It's okay. Oh, I got
Can't let you drink by yourself, buddy.
I need your email. You need to email. You need to send me your address to our email, bamdamsports.com. I got something for you.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do that tonight. I sure will.
Please do.
I got you.
All right,
I
Spencer.
got you. But thank y'all for having me. And like I said, man, we're stronger together.
That's right. That's right. But it's not hard to love on Piano Man and Bishop, and there's Twister, and of course KB sitting out there. You know how he is. KB is the guy I
He's a
look
busy
up to.
man. That man, he done went old. He went crazy. He took this on a full-time damn job. Jesus.
He called me today, Icebox.
Did he?
He called me today. Man, that dude is crazy.
Hey, he's a mess, but he's a good mess.
I love KB.
That's my brother, man.
I need to see if I can get him back on the show one of these days with Spencer or somebody. I'd love
We
to
have
get
to
him,
pay him
Spencer,
now,
and
though.
Raise up. We got to pay him. Send him a dadgum cover.
I'm joking, y'all. I'm just no. KB's a brother. He always has been. He's family. Always will be.
Well, I tell you what, we got more family on this channel also, and we got some old timers. Stacy, you might not like it, but you're part of the family. Go Dogs. I understand that, but we're always going to be Roll Tide. Yep, Mr. Two-Time, Mr. Bishop's Oklahoma. We don't mind it at all. He's a great guy, and we love him to death. We got Todd. We got Susan.
We got Herb. We got Herb and Leslie, the LSU fans. They're here.
Yeah, I mean, we still got, like we said, George. Oh Lord, there's so many. Stephen Hicks.
We have Cajun, Tennessee fan. She's here.
Yeah, she ain't too happy.
No, she ain't. I'll be sleeping in the yard tonight, but love y'all. Pray for me.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna pray for you. If something clanked from all the way up there, I know what happened. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all. We had fun. And y'all try to keep Mr. Bishop in mind too. We don't know his family emergency, so we're hoping nothing bad. Maybe it's just somebody run out of gas or something. So, but anyways, I see that.
Love you, Piano Man.
Love you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Yep. Y'all take care. We're gonna get out of here and roll that gum tide. We'll see y'all sometime later. Bye bye.
You've got to be better in all three areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical.
By the way, just so you know.
A bullshit.
You've got to be better in all three areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'd be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those 3 areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at a time, for 4 years